guys want my name?
Yes, please.
Okay.
First and last name and position.
Sergeant Scott Keegan, Keegan, Pendleton Public Information Officer for the Indiana State Police.
So do you mind just going into what happened here?
Approximately 4:30, we were contacted by the Pendleton Police Department to investigate an officer-involved shooting that occurred out here on the interstate, about the 219.1 mile marker. We have preliminary investigations show that an officer was dispatched out to an individual walking on the interstate. Again, for the safety of that individual walking on the interstate, officers responded to try to assist him getting off the interstate. At some point during the interaction between the officer and the individual, his actions led to officers drawing their weapon, and one shot was fired, approximately one shot from the Pendleton police officer. During that time, the individual was struck. He was then transported to IU Health Saxony at the 210 mile marker for treatment. It was determined that later he was pronounced deceased. Currently, again, this is a preliminary investigation, but no officers were injured during this encounter, and we want to convey that there is no active threat to the public at this time. And so we want to ask if anybody has any information on this incident to contact the Interstate State Police, again, because we want to make sure that we have all the information to do a good, thorough investigation, to be transparent to the community about what happened today.
And prior to this, we had asked about the actions that led to the shooting.
Yeah, again, so we don't know what actions led right now. I know that both departments, because it was Pendleton Police Department and Madison County Sheriff's Department, were on scene. But again, the actions from the individual led the officers to draw and fire their weapon. Again, it was the Pendleton police officer who fired. We do know at this time that there was a knife found at the scene near where the suspect was. So a knife was involved in the encounter, but we don't know right now what actions led to that.
And also, as we asked before, do you have any message for the community? Obviously a very unfortunate thing to have happened today.
Again, this was an incident where officers were going to check on this individual for his safety. Again, he's on a very busy interstate. They were out there to assist him, to try to get him safely off the interstate, and the actions from this individual is caused the response from the officers to have to draw their weapon and defend themselves. So again, it seems lately that individuals are causing officers to have to respond using lethal force, and it's, yeah.
Anything else that you want to add?
Drivers who might be in the area, how long will you be out here again?
So again, right now we have detectives and crime scene investigators out here processing the scene. We're collecting evidence. We're trying to do a very thorough investigation, getting witness statements. So right now the interstate's going to be closed to the 219 for approximately 2 hours while they investigate this scene, and then we'll try to get it open as soon as possible.
And again, it's important for people to come forward if they saw anything.
Right. Again, if anybody in that area, I know there's multiple cameras here, so our detectives are going to be going to different locations to see if any kind of video footage of the incident took place. But both departments had body-worn cameras at the time, so again, those will be reviewed, and we'll be able to get out what transpired here today.
And the officer is on that's duty according to policy.
So yeah, per the Pendleton Department policies, the officer's been placed on paid administrative leave until the outcome of this investigation. So.
Anything else you want to mention?
No. Good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was rough.
No, you're great.